I'm replaying the tape, frame by frozen frame, searching for the second I forgot your name. Was it the way I looked at my watch at the door, or the silence that settled on the kitchen floor? I'm looking for a crack, a microscopic line in a history I thought was perfectly fine. They say it's a mountain, a slow-moving landslide, but I think it's the secret we both had to hide. A tiny spark in a field of dry grass, watching the future shatter like glass. And it's a single fall, a slip of the tongue, the weight of the words that we left unsung. A tectonic shift in a heartbeat of time, turning a mountain into a climb. I'm staring at the map, at the point of the break, drowning in the ripples of a single mistake. Yeah, a single fall, that's all it took. Maybe I was selfish, maybe you were cold, maybe we were stories that shouldn't be told. Oh, but I keep coming back to that Tuesday in June, when the rhythm of us fell out of tune. On a wrong turn on a familiar street, and suddenly we're strangers when our eyes meet. If I hadn't said it, if you hadn't turned, would the bridges still be standing instead of burned? Is it a flaw in the design or a flaw in the soul? How does a splinter take such a toll? How did we break? Because it's a single fall, a slip of the tongue, the weight of the words that we left unsung. A tectonic shift in a heartbeat of time, turning a mountain into a climb. I'm staring at the map, at the point of the break, drowning in the ripples of a single mistake. Yeah, a single fall, that's all it one spark, one word, the loudest silence I've ever heard. Just a single fold and everything fell. The sound. January was a blur of white and frozen sheets. I didn't leave the house, I didn't walk the streets. February tasted like the salt of every tear. I spent the shortest month facing my longest fear. By March the snow was melting, but my heart was still on ice, paying for a forever that didn't have a price. The seasons are shifting, the colors are new, but I'm still the shade of a ghost missing you. The clock on the mantle is marking the wall, counting the seconds I can 1 year. A whole year of pain. I'm packing up the boxes, leaving the keys, listening to the wind through the autumn trees. We said all the sorries and cried all the whys. Now there's nothing left but these quiet skies. I'm walking away with a heavy light chest, knowing we gave it our absolute best. You're a part of my story, a line in my palm, the storm that I weathered and now the calm. I won't be the stranger you see on the street. I'm the rhythm of every memory we keep, because I'll be always in your heart, like a faded song, the ghost of a ride when everything went wrong. You can try to erase me, you can move to a new town, but I'm the gravity keeping your feet on the ground. In the way that you laugh, in the way that you start, I'll be always, always in your heart. One day you'll smell rain on a hot summer night, and you'll think of the way that we used to ignite. Or you'll hear a melody sharp and so sweet, and for a split second our eyes will meet. In the back of your mind, in the space in between, I'm a permanent part of your favorite scene. It's not a haunting, it's just a trace, a beautiful map of a different place. I'm the strength in your no, I'm the light in your yes. I'm the version of you that I love the best. Go on and live, go on and grow, but you're never truly alone, you know, because I'll be always in your heart, like a faded song, the ghost of a ride when everything went wrong. You can try to erase me, you can move to a new town, but I'm the gravity keeping your feet on the ground. In the way that you laugh, in the way that you start, I'll be always, always in your heart. A whisper in the hallway, a shadow on the wall. I'm not really gone, I'm not gone at all. Always, always in your I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at the floor, at the ghost of the life we don't live anymore. The pictures are down, just the nails in the wall, a map of the places we started to fall. I open the drawer and it's empty and cold, just like the stories will never get old. I'm I'm looking for a reason, a spark in the dark, but there's not even a shadow, not even a mark. It's a clean break, a clinical cut. Every window is barred and every door is shut. And oh, it's a terrifying quiet tonight. No more maybe and no more fight. Everything's gone, the good and the bad, the best of the dreams that we ever had. I'm reaching for something that's vanished in air, searching for us, but there's nobody there. Yeah, it's all gone. Everything's gone. I check the driveway, I check the street, but the silence is the only person I meet. The scent of your perfume is fading away, like a memory of a different, brighter day. I'm an actor on a stage with the lights turned out, in a city of ghosts and a valley of doubt. Was it a fire? Was it a flood? Or just a slow, steady cooling of blood? I didn't hear it break, I didn't hear it snap. I just woke up to an empty map. No more echoes, no more sound, just the dust settling on the ground. Because it's a terrifying quiet tonight. No more maybe and no more fight. Everything's gone, the good and the bad, the best of the dreams that we ever had. I'm reaching for something that's vanished in air, searching for us, but there's nobody there. Yeah, it's all gone. Everything's gone. The keys are on the counter, the house is a shell. I'm the only one left in this empty well. Gone. Everything's gone. Everything's My head is a war zone, a 24-hour news feed, replaying the should-haves and the what do I need. I'm tired of the adrenaline, the shake in my hands, of building a house on these shifting hot sands. The static is screaming, it's keeping me up. I've had enough poison in this broken cup. I'm waving the white flag, I'm dropping the sword. I can't fight a battle I can't even afford. The casualties are rising, the damage is deep. I'm just looking for a corner where I can finally sleep. Because my heart needs peace, a moment of still, a break from the climb and the long steep hill. I'm turning the lights out, I don't know why and the how. I just need the quiet, I just need the now. No more searching for you in the dark of the hole. I'm letting the silence be the end of it all. Yeah, my heart needs peace. Heart needs peace. I saw a white bird in a gray city sky, a reminder of a version of me that didn't have to cry. I'm clearing the clutter, I'm emptying the room of the never-agains and the too early to blooms. I'm unclenching my fists, I'm letting them fall. I'm not waiting for your name to show up on a call. Breathe in the cool, breathe out the heat, listen to the rhythm of a brand new beat. It's not about winning, it's not about loss, it's about crossing the bridge, no matter the cost. Quiet, give me the quiet, because my heart needs peace. A moment culture anymore, just peace, peace at last. I'm a master of the I'm fine, a pro at the smile. I've been practicing the mask for a long, long while. I'm sitting at the dinner table, noise all around, but I'm screaming into water and there's no sound. My friends see the surface, they see the bright blue, but they don't see the shipwrecks I'm drifting through. It's a crowded room, but I'm an island of one, tracing the damage of everything I've done. Is there a frequency I'm just not hitting yet? Or am I a language the world decided to forget? If someone understands my heart, could they let me know? Because I'm tired of the secrets and the one-man show. I'm looking for a witness to the parts I hide, the messy, the broken, the hollow inside. Would they run for the exit? Would they look away? Or if someone understands my heart, would they stay? I scroll through the messages, the how have you been, but I'm falling apart, feels like a mortal sin. So I type out good thanks and I hit the send, while I'm praying for a soul who can see round the bend. Who knows what the sign means before I even breathe? Who stays in the garden when everyone leaves? Maybe I'm a puzzle with a piece that went missing. Maybe I'm the prayer that no one is kissing. Is it too much to ask for? Is it too much to need? To be more than a body, to be more than a lead. I just want to be seen, really seen. If someone understands my heart, could they let me know? Because I'm tired of the secrets and the one-man show. I'm looking for a witness to the parts I hide, the messy, the broken, the hollow inside. Would they run for the exit? Would they look away? Or if someone understands my heart, would they stay? Just a heart in the dark, waiting for a light to find it. Anyone. If someone understands my heart. We were a lightning bolt in a clear blue sky, a hello that didn't have time for a goodbye. The ink was still wet on the first few pages. We were acting like we'd be the talk of the ages. I still have the tickets for the show in November. Now they're just paper, a ghost to remember. We were building a house on a cliff by the sea, planning a life that was never to be. It's like someone had paused in the middle of a dance, leaving us stranded in a half-finished romance. And now it's a love gone too soon, a fire gone cold, a story that ended before it was told. We were just getting started, just finding our way. Now I'm collecting the pieces of one more day. The stars were already, the moon was in bloom, but we're just a memory in an empty room. Yeah, it's a love gone too I see a toothbrush still sitting Was it the pressure or just the timing? While I was still busy doing the climbing. We didn't get the happily ever after. We didn't get the years of the tears and the laughter. We just got the once upon a time before we even started the climb. Why did the curtain fall so fast? Why was the first day also the last? Because it's a love gone too soon, a fire gone cold, a story that ended before it was told. We were just getting started, just finding our way. Now I'm collecting the pieces of one more day. The stars were all ready, the moon was in bloom, but we're just a memory in an empty room. Yeah, it's a love gone too soon. We didn't even say it out loud. Love gone too soon. We didn't even say it out loud. We didn't even say it out loud. Love gone too soon. The end came before the middle. Too soon. The sun went down and took the noise away, leaving me with everything I couldn't say. I'm standing in the yard, the grass is cold and wet, tangled in the shadows of a long-range regret. I look up at the cratered face of the sky, asking the same old how and the same old why. It's a silver spotlight on an empty stage, the final sentence on a ruined page. I'm glowing in the dark, but I'm freezing inside, with nowhere left for a broken heart to hide. And there's a moon over my heart tonight, a cold heavy witness in the pale white light. It's pulling sitting on the edge of the mattress we bought, fighting the battles I already fought. The air in this room is too thick to breathe. It's like every shadow is begging me to leave. I try to stand up, but my knees are too weak, and the words are all tangled. I can't even speak. It's not just a feeling, it's a physical weight. A clock that stopped ticking, or too little too late. I'm looking for cover, I'm looking for light, but the sky is just heavy and blacker than night. And it's my heart in tears, falling like rain, drowning the memory, feeding the pain. It's not in my eyes, no, it's deeper than that. A hollowed out rhythm, a soul going flat. I'm leaking the us and I'm leaking the we, until there is nothing left inside of me, just my heart in tears. My heart in tears. I saw a reflection of a life we once led in a half-empty glass by the side of the bed. I want to reach out and just pull you back in, but the glass is too cold and the ice is too thin. I'm mourning the person I was when we met, the one who hadn't learned how to live with regret. Does it ever stop? Does it ever go dry? Is there a limit to how much a spirit can cry? I'm ringing out every promise you made, watching the colors and the certainties fade. It's flooding, it's flooding, because it's my heart in tears, falling like rain, drowning the memory, feeding the pain. It's not in my eyes, no, it's deeper than that. A hollowed out rhythm, a soul going flat. I'm leaking the us and I'm leaking the we, until there is nothing left inside of me, just my heart in tears. My heart in tears, because it's my because it's my heart in tears, falling like rain, drowning the memory, feeding the pain. It's not in my eyes, no, it's deeper than that. A hollowed out rhythm, a soul going flat. I'm leaking the us and I'm leaking the we, until there is nothing left inside of me. I'm walking a wire that's frayed at the end, in a city of strangers and fair weather friends. The sky is a ceiling that's closing in fast, and I'm burning the maps of a beautiful past. I've got one single coin in the palm of my hand, land, standing on sinking and shivering sand. They told me to move, they told me to quit, but I'm still a fire that's refusing to sit. It's a dangerous gamble, a leap in the dark, to try and build back from a flickering spark. And you're my last hope, the ghost in the machine, the only real thing that I've ever seen. I'm screaming your name at the edge of the world, with every banner and promise unfurled. Don't let go now, don't let the light fade. I'm terrified of the bargain I made. Yeah, you're my last hope, the only one left. I see the exit, the easy way out, but I'm paralyzed by the shadows of doubt. If I lose this anchor, I'm drifting to sea, and there won't be a version of you or of me. I'm checking the pulse of a dying machine, trying to find what the silence could mean. I've lost the house, I've lost the keys, I'm begging the universe down on my knees. If this is the end, then let it be loud. Don't let us vanish into the crowd. One more second, give me one more breath before we just fade to a quiet death. Because you're my last hope, the ghost in the machine, the only real thing that I've ever seen. I'm screaming your name at the edge of the world, with every banner and promise unfurled. Don't let go now, don't let the light fade. I'm terrified of the bargain I made. Yeah, you're my last hope, the only one I'm staring at the ceiling, counting every crack, trying to find the version of me that I can't get back. I've been holding my breath since you walked out the door. Now the air in this hallway feels like a war. I tell my reflection to get it together, but the storm in my chest says it's raining forever. I'm blinking fast, trying to keep it all in, but the salt and the sting are starting to win. It's a losing battle, a heavy price to pay for loving a ghost who decided not to stay. And oh, if you could see through my tearful eyes, you see a world that's losing its disguise. Every blurred out street light, every faded blue is just another way of me still missing you. The day I'm finally broken, the water's rising high. There's no more room for I'm okay or another lie. Just the truth falling down from my tearful eyes. I saw your car today, or maybe just one like it. My heart did the jump, then it started to quiet. It's the hope that's the killer, that maybe one day that keeps me anchored while you're sailing away. Now the ink on our letters is starting to smudge from the drops on the paper that I can't even judge. Wash it all away, let the vision go dark. I'm tired of carrying this flickering spark. I wanna see clear, I wanna see new, but everything I look at is filtered through the memory of us, the weight of the must have beens. And oh, tearful eyes. Everything's blurry, the colors are bleeding out. I'm just waiting for the world to come back into focus through my tearful eyes, my tearful eyes. I'm tired of the ringing in my ears from the fight, the way we used to scream until the morning was white. I've deleted the voicemails, I've silenced the pinks, I'm cutting the tension and all of the strings. The house is a museum of the things we once said, but I'm finally putting the echoes to bed. I used to be scared of the sound of the dark, of the cold heavy silence that leaves such a mark. But now it's a blanket, now it's a friend, the only thing left that doesn't have to end. I just want no more noise, no more why, no more beautiful, complicated light. I'm turning the volume down to 0 tonight, watching our history fade out of sight. Don't call me, don't whisper, don't try to explain. I'm finding the peace on the other side of the pain. Just me and the static. No more noise. I saw your name pop up, a ghost on the screen. I didn't even flinch, if you know what I mean. The static is sweet, the stillness is deep. For the first time in months, I might actually sleep. You're a song on the radio I've heard too much, a frequency lost that I no longer touch. Can you hear it? The sound of me finally letting you go. It's quieter than a heartbeat, faster than the snow. It's the sound of a heart that stopped asking for more, the sound of me locking the front deadbolt door. I just want no more noise, no more why, no more beautiful, complicated light. I'm turning the volume down to 0 tonight, watching our history fade out of sight. Don't call me, don't whisper, don't try to explain. I'm finding the peace on the other side of the pain. Just me and the static. No noise. Just the hum of the fridge, the clock on the wall. I'm finally deaf to it all. No more noise, no more noise. I've reached the bottom of the wishing well, and it's a quiet, cold kind of hell. I start looking at the stars for a sign, because they don't care about your life or mine. The coins are all gone, the water's gone dry, and I've run out of hellos and goodbyes. It's not a tragedy anymore, it's just a fact. The final scene of a 3-part act. I'm unclenching my jaw, I'm letting it go. There's no more seeds left for me to sow, Because there's nothing left to hold. No more maybe one day. The colors finally bled into gray. I'm not waiting for a miracle or a change in the wind. I'm just sitting in the ruins of where we've been. All our futures to a sky that was already falling. I don't hear the echoes of your ghost calling. Yeah, there's nothing left, nothing left to hold. I saw a postcard from a place we never went, a reminder of the time that we already spent. I didn't feel the sting, I didn't feel the burn. I've reached the point where there's no return. I'm a house with no windows, a book with no ink. I'm finally at peace on the edge of the brink. Is this the ending, or just the end of the dream? Nothing is ever as bright as it seems. I'm tired of the almost, I'm tired of the near. I'm trading my hope for a heart without fear, because hope is a cage, and I'm breaking the lock. Yeah, there's nothing left to hold. No more maybe one day. The color has finally bled into gray. I'm not waiting for a miracle or a change in the wind. I'm just sitting in the ruins of where we've been. All our futures to a sky that was already falling. I don't hear the echoes of your ghost calling. Yeah, there's nothing left, nothing left to hold. Just the wind, just the dust. Everything's broken, everything's rust. Nothing left to hold. I finally stopped checking the ghost in my hallway. Stopped waiting for words that you never say anyway. The shadows have retreated, they've lost their sharp edge. I'm stepping back down from the crumbling ledge. The clock on the wall is mocking me now. I've forgotten why, and I've let go of how. It's not the hollow and it's not the cold. It's a brand new story that's waiting to be told. I'm breathing in deep and I'm breathing out slow, watching the seeds of my own garden grow. And oh, it's a peaceful silence tonight. No more ghosts, just the soft morning light. It's the sound of a heart that's found its own beat. The feeling of grass underneath my own feet. I'm not lonely, I'm finally just free in the peaceful silence of just being me. I used to fill up the room with the TV or radio, scared of the thoughts that might start to show. But now I can sit with the drift of the breeze and find a strange beautiful. Yeah, it's a peaceful silence tonight. No more ghosts, just the soft morning light. It's the sound of a heart that's found its own beat. The feeling of grass underneath my own feet. I'm not lonely, I'm finally just free in the peaceful silence of just being me. Ooh, just me in the quiet, in the calm, safe and sound. In this peaceful silence. Wearing that look, the one that's rehearsed. I've seen this movie, I know the lines first. It's not what it looks like, they give me a chance. The same old choreography, same tired dance. You're spinning the truth like a web in the dark. But I'm not the girl who's still looking for a spark. It's a broken record, a skip in the groove. You're making a play, but you're not making a move. I'm counting the breaths between every I swear, but the words are just ghosts in the cold morning air. And you're just repeating lies over and over until you're the ghost and I'm finally sober. They're falling like rain, they're piling like dust. The hollowed out echoes of what used to be trust. I've memorized every I'm sorry you said. Now I'm just putting the echoes to bed. Yeah, you're just repeating lies. I saw your phone light up, a name I don't know. That she's just a friend and that you should just go. You got a talent for making me feel like the world that I'm seeing isn't actually real. But the mirror doesn't lie and the clock doesn't wait. Lie to me once and I'll cry for the night. Lie to me twice and I'll put up a fight. Lie to me 3 times, I'm out of the door, cause I don't recognize your voice anymore. Shut it down. I've heard it all. Shut it down, I've heard it all. And you're just repeating lies over and over until you're the ghost and I'm finally sober. They're falling like rain, they're piling like dust. The hollowed out echoes of what used to be trust. I've memorized every I'm sorry you said. Now I'm just putting the echoes to bed. Yeah, you're just repeating lies. Same old story, same old script. I'm skipping to the ending where the cable is snapped. Repeating lies. shadow in the morning sunrise. The space in the bed is just space, nothing more. No longer a map of the person I wore. The volume is fading, the static is gone. I'm standing alone in a colorless dawn. It's not a tragedy, it's not a mistake. It's just the last ripple in a frozen overlay. And it's silence at last. No more if or because. No more mourning the person I was. The story has ended, the pages are white. I'm turning the lamp out and sleeping tonight. No voices are calling, no memories are fast, just beautiful, heavy. Silence at last. I saw your name in a book yesterday, and I didn't have anything bitter to say. I didn't feel the sting or the heat in my chest. I just felt the quiet, the pulse of the rest. It's funny how loud the heartbreak can be until it just vanishes into the sea. Let it go, let it go. It's okay to be empty, it's okay to be still. If the memory doesn't move me, then nothing else will. And it's silence at last. No more if or because. No more mourning the person I was. The story has ended, the pages are white. I'm turning the lamp out and sleeping tonight. No voices are calling, no memories are fast, just beautiful, heavy. Silence at last. No more noise, no more rain, no more mirror. Just silence at last. I'm digging through the ashes of the bridges we burned, trying to find a lesson that I haven't quite learned. The world is getting colder, the sky is turning gray, and everyone I know is just a shadow in the way. I've got my hands cupped around a flickering spark, trying to keep a little bit of light in the dark. They say let it go like it's easy to do, but they don't know the way that I'm anchored to you. It's a heavy kind of wishing, a dangerous game to keep on breathing life into a dying flame. And I'm holding there something still breathing? Is there life in the bone? Or am I just a king on a hollowed out throne? I'm the last one standing, refusing to leave, waiting for a miracle. I still need to believe. Yeah, I'm guarding the ghost of the last hope of love. In the park, the way they hold tight, like they haven't learned the way that a heart can ignite. I wanna tell them to run, I wanna tell them to stay. I'm a map that's been torn, I've lost my own way. But even with the scars and the weight of the north, there's a part of me that just can't let it go. Don't tell me it's over, don't tell me it's dead. I've got 1,000 words screaming inside of my head. If love is a liar, then why does it ache? If love is a prison, why won't it break? Give me one reason, just one. Because I'm holding on to the last hope of love, looking for a sign in the silence above. Is there something still breathing? Is there life in the bone? Or am I just a king on a hollowed out throne? I'm the last one standing, refusing to leave, waiting for a miracle. I still need to believe. Yeah, I'm guarding the ghost of the last hope of love. It's a tiny light, but it's all I've got left. Don't let it go out, please. The last hope of love. I walked past the hallway and caught a glimpse of a stranger, someone with hollowed out eyes and a hint of a danger. I didn't recognize the curve of the mouth or the chin, or the way the light died before it could get to the skin. I reached out a hand and cold glass met my touch. I didn't think losing you would cost me this much. It's a silver line trap, a frame on the wall, capturing the moment I started to fall. I'm looking for me, but I'm finding a ghost, the version of myself that I pity the most. And I'm staring into the mirror of pain, watching the cracks and the slow-moving stain. It's reflecting the words that you carved in my chest, the never enough and the second best. I want to break it, I want to turn it away, but the mirror of pain has so much to say. It's showing me exactly what's left of my soul, a shattered reflection that'll never be whole. I try to put on a face that the world wants to see, but the glass doesn't lie. It's just screaming at me. It sees the nights I spent shaking on the bathroom floor, and the way I still listen for your key in the door. I'm painting over the bruises with a heavy-duty spark, but the mirror of pain can see right through the the dark. One crack for the promises, two for the lies, three for the way you didn't look in my eyes, four for the person I used to be before you turned the glass against me. I'm breaking, I'm breaking as I'm staring in a mirror of pain, watching the cracks in the slow-moving stain. It's reflecting the words that you carved in my chest. The never enough and the second best. I want to break it, I want to turn it away, but the mirror of pain has so much to say. It's showing me exactly what's left of my soul, a shattered reflection that'll never be whole. I'm looking at the pieces on the floor. Maybe I don't wanna see myself anymore. The mirror of pain, just a reflection of the rain. The clouds are bruising, turning a heavy shade of blue, matching the tint of the windows I'm looking through. I saw you walking, you didn't have a coat on your back, just like the way you left our life, leaving a trail of black. I'm standing on the curb, the first drop hits my face, a cold reminder of a love that we can't replace. I could run for cover, I could hide inside, but there's nowhere left for a broken heart to hide. So I'm stepping off the sidewalk, letting the sky let go, finally letting the feelings I've been hiding show. And I'm standing here right under the rain, letting the water wash away the stain of your name. It's blurring my vision, it's soaking my skin, but it's the only way to let the healing begin. Every drop is a tear I didn't let fall. I'm losing my mind, but I'm losing it all. storm is moving on. The pavement is starting to dry, but I'm still standing here, just me, under the rain.
Flickering, losing its fight, just like the ghost of us in the middle of the night. I'm sitting on the steps where we used to wait before forever turned into too late. The silence is loud, it's a heavy weight to bear. I'm reaching out my hand, but there's only cold air. The stars are all lined up a million miles away. They don't have the words that I'm dying to say, so I just look up at the silver glow, wondering if you're looking too down a different road. And I'm just watching the moon, pale and alone, tracing the shadows of a love we outgrew and outsown. It's the same sky tonight, but a different view, 'cause I'm watching the moon instead of watching you. Yeah, I'm chasing a light that I'll never hold, in a world that's gone dark and a heart that's gone cold. Do you remember that night by the lake? We promised the world more than we could take. Now I'm scrolling through pictures I know I should delete, while the moonlight is spilling all over the street. It's funny how the world keeps spinning around when my whole universe is buried in the ground. They say time is a healer, but it's just a thief, stealing the memories and leaving the grief. Are you happy out there? Are you finally free? Or does a sliver of light still remind you of me? While I'm just watching the moon, pale and alone, tracing the shadows of a love we outgrew and outsown. It's the same sky tonight, but a different view, 'cause I'm watching the moon instead of watching you. Yeah, I'm chasing a light that I'll never hold, in a world that's gone dark and a heart that's gone cold. The clouds are moving in, fading to gray. The sun's gonna rise and take this feeling away. But until the dawn breaks through the room, I'll stay right here, just watching the moon. Watching the moon. I found a ticket stub in a coat I haven't worn since then, a relic of a life from where and when. The street we lived on has a different name now, and I've forgotten the why. But I remember the how we'd sit on the roof and talk till the sun, thinking our lives had only just begun. The faces are blurry, the colors are pale, like a ship that's long since set its sail. But the feeling is sharp, like a cut in the glass, watching the seasons and the decades pass. And these are the years I remember, the gold and the gray, the moments that shaped me and then slipped away through the watching today with that look in his eye, that I'm gonna conquer the world or I'll die. I wanted to tell him to hold on to the light, to cherish the wrong just as much as the right. 'Cause the scars are just maps of the places we've been, and the losses are just where the healing begins. We were young, we were broken, we were wild and free. We were everything we were supposed to be. I can still hear the echoes of the no more noise, the ghost of the girls and the ghost of the boys. It's all part of the fire, it's all part of the flame. I'm calling it out now, screaming the name of the years. And these are the years I remember, the gold and the gray, the moments that shaped me and then slipped away through the watching the moon and the under the rain, the beautiful madness, the exquisite pain. I wouldn't trade a single heartbeat or tear for a life that was easy, for a heart without fear. Yeah, these are the years I remember. I'm looking back now, and it's all so clear. The heartbreak, the hope, the love gone too soon, and the mirror of pain. It was all worth the wait in the years I remember. I kept your secrets like they were my own, building a kingdom on a shifting stone. I gave you the keys, I gave you the map, never expected the snap of the trap. I saw the flicker, the shift in your gaze, 1,000 red flags in a thick purple haze. I wanted to believe the version of you that didn't do the things that I know you do. You played it so cool, a professional part, but I'm looking at the cracks in the glass of my heart. It's not just the ending, it's the way that you lied while I was standing right there by your side. You broke my trust and you did it for fun, like a casual habit, like a smoking gun. I'm picking up pieces you scattered like rain, trying to find where the us met the pain. You didn't just leave, you burned down the bridge, left me shivering out on the ledge. Yeah, you broke my trust and you did it so well. Now I'm the only one left in this hell. It wasn't like that, you're overthinking, while the ship we were on was already sinking. You look at me now with those innocent eyes, but I become an expert at spotting the lies. I'm checking the receipts, I'm connecting the dots, I'm untying all of these poisonous knots. Was it worth it, the thrill of the chase, the look of the shock on my tired face? You traded a diamond for a handful of sand, and you expect me to still hold your hand? No, I'm letting go. You broke my trust and you did it for fun, like a casual habit, like a smoking gun. I'm picking up pieces you scattered like rain, trying to find where the us met the pain. You didn't just leave, you burned down the bridge, left me shivering out on the ledge. You broke my trust and you did it so well. Now I'm the only one left in this hell. You broke it. You broke it. You broke it.
trust.